African lion versus zebra. It is the bloodthirsty animal that does not fear any prey, especially at times when it does not get its food easily. It may not be the strongest among all other types of animals, but it is the king when it wants something. It seeks it in various ways. It also lurks a lot with its prey, waiting for the moment when it will pounce on it and then plant its fangs with it. Its victory by obtaining it satisfies its ego a lot. The African lion is distinguished by its strong structure, but despite the lion's strength, other animals have features that can protect their life, especially if their life will end between the jaws of the lion. And because it is the king, it prefers large prey most of the time, in order to suffice it for a long time. It also shares it with its group. Among these animals is the zebra. Although the zebra is much larger than the lion, it is considered a very tasty and satiating prey as well. But most of the time, the lioness hunts the young zebra. Maybe it found it lost from the herd, so it tracks it stealthily until it can pounce on it and grab its neck tightly, fixing its claws that reach 8 centimeters in length in its neck for a while, and then fixes it on the ground so that it can easily attack it. At that time, her partner may see her in the den while hunting, and he will come to her in a hurry to devour this prey together. He may watch the place vigilantly for fear of another predator coming or a herd of zebras passing by. The lioness is still holding the neck of this little one that refuses to be submissive and struggles with all the strength that it has as the lioness attacks it while it was heedless. While the lioness is pouncing on the prey, several lions of another group may run to it as they smell the blood, but this lion is standing on the lookout for those approaching its prey as he protects his partner and drives away the other lions with one roar. The zebra is known for its back kick, with which it can kill an African lion, weighing 270 kilograms, and its speed is up to 68 kilometers per hour, compared to the speed of the lion, which is about 57 kilometers per hour. And because of the continuation of the battle of survival of the fittest, there are many confrontations between the lion and the zebra. Specifically, during the dry season, when food and water sources are scarce, as a large number of zebras gather in one place, they become coveted for this animal that has prepared ambushes for them and is waiting for the critical moment for implementation. Despite these zigzag lines that distinguish the zebra from other animals, which camouflage the enemy, as they line up next to each other, forming a huge overlapping body, which is difficult for the lion at the time to distinguish its prey. However, the patience of the lion makes it wait in readiness for the moment when one of the prey moves away from the herd to start implementing the attacking tactic that it uses with the zebra in particular, as it jumps on it from behind to obstruct its back kick. And maybe that zebra's departure from the herd was not its only misfortune today, but also its falling victim to the elaborate plan of a group of hungry lions that took advantage of the opportunity of getting away from the herd and pounced on it as the onslaught of one lion, and it took only a few seconds between their fangs until it breathed its last, then begin in devouring it in great greed. Among a whole herd, a lioness that has been lurking for a while and is also hungry succeeds in seizing the opportunity to attack one of the zebras. At this moment, the herd feels that strong attack that resulted in the capture of one of them, so they stop running and watch what is happening in sadness and heartbreak. There is one of them struggling with life between the grips of that veteran lioness in hunting. As the zebra is trying to escape from those claws with all its strength, it may feel that the herd has stopped running and waiting for its front, which motivated it to kick the lioness with great force to get rid of it in the end and save its life. The lioness's opportunity to get food is lost today, and she may complete the search at another time, as she may have the opportunity. A group of lionesses decide to approach lightly a herd of zebras and hide in the grass so that they could not feel their presence. waiting for the moment when one zebra of this large herd moves away. Then the lioness approaches it, and another lioness helps it in that attack, while the others monitor the place. Indeed, it can catch it, and a fierce battle occurs between a lioness fighting to feed her group and a zebra that refuses to surrender to its death. Perhaps it has a chance to survive, but that lioness is desperately trying to get the prey that has become in its grip. So it bites the zebra hard to inflict severe injuries, but the zebra has managed to escape from its grip despite this fatal injury. Its lower abdomen has become much worn out, and although this injury, the zebra has won this tough battle. Many times, the chance is an ally of a lion that wants to take a break and finds unaware zebra roaming and not paying attention to it at all. Although the lion is close to it, it makes one leap in which it is able to pounce on the neck of the zebra, and the force of the pounce makes the zebra fall to the ground. This lion seems to be very healthy. It did not take much time to kill the zebra, and then the lion begins to drag it to a safe place so that it can devour it out of sight. Although the lion finds it difficult to pull the zebra, it continues its way. Zebras have very strong senses of sight and hearing, as they are distinguished from others of the same species by their large ears, which they use not only to pick up sounds, but also to express their anger and alertness to something. They also have large eyes that enable them to see everywhere. Although its speed is slightly higher than the lion's speed, this king takes this matter seriously. At a time when the herd was running away from that hungry lioness, she was waiting for one of them to deviate from the herd to follow it, and indeed happened what she was waiting for. Her chance to get food today starts, and the chase begins. But this time the zebra was very fast. Its speed exceeded the speed of the lioness. But no matter how wild and fast the zebra is, this lioness is able to pounce on it hard, trying to impede its running and then control it, despite this zebra's attempt to escape with the utmost of its strength. As it tried to hit the lioness by kicking it in order to get rid of it, its attempt was unsuccessful, as the lioness continued to chase it. The chase ends with this zebra in the grip of the lioness, and although it falls in its grip, it is still determined to escape and survive with minimal losses. A fierce battle continues between it and the lioness until it is actually able to escape, but the lioness is still determined to get it. But maybe the zebra manages to survive in the end, so that today would be its lucky day. The battle for survival of the fittest will continue to the end. At the time when any animal surrenders to another, it becomes a prey that is about to leave this treacherous world. Perhaps this is the reason why herbivores develop their defensive skills, although they don't prey, but are only exposed to it in order to protect themselves from the danger of being eaten. If the lion is the predator, and even as some animals develop their defensive plans for protecting themselves, such as the zebra, it remains under the ruthless grip of the lion, as it may survive once and fall into the lion's trap dozens of times. This animal of prestige and pride refuses to be defeated.